Every bride anticipates making an entry on her wedding day that is right out of a storybook, whether she was born a princess or a commoner. When it comes to royal weddings, the stakes are considerably higher. Royal wedding dresses are designed to reflect the royal family's culture and history. These wedding dresses are always made to leave an astonishing and lasting impression in sartorial history. Guests are also expected to dress in a way that is respectful to the occasion. They ought to dress according to the dress code set by the royal family. So, in this video, we'll address the best royal dresses and guest attires. Princess Diana Spencer. Princess Diana's awe-inspiring wedding dress was made by husband and wife duo David and Elizabeth Emmanuel. She got married to Prince Charles, now King Charles III. Her wedding dress was iconic and it sparked thousands of knockoffs. The first copycat design was displayed at the department store 5 hours after the royal ceremony. The taffeta and silk creation took everyone's breath and kept all talking. For decades, brides in the 1980s who longed for the same show-stopping, dramatic entrance never got to top Diana's. The dress was hand-embroidered with mother-of-pearl sequins and an estimated number of 10,000 pearls. The gown took the husband and wife designers months to prepare. The train was 25 feet long and was adorned with lace that once belonged to Queen Mary. Catherine. When Catherine married Prince William in 2011, she wore a specially made gown by Sarah Burton for Alexander McQueen. The ivory ball gown included a V neckline, Victorian-style lace bodice, cushioned hips that resembled unfolding flowers, and a nearly 9-foot-long train. To symbolise the 4 nations that make up the United Kingdom, a rose, a thistle, a daffodil, and a shamrock were hand-cut and hand-applied to the dress, English Cluny and French Chantilly lace. According to BBC, Catherine cited this as her something old, and it was accomplished using an antiquated Carrick-Macross lace-making method from Ireland. The lining of the dress has a blue ribbon sewed into it as her something blue. Given the delicate embroidery, it was necessary for embroiders to wash their hands every 30 minutes to keep the garment clean, and needles had to be changed out every 3 hours. For the event, Queen Elizabeth II loaned the Princess of Wales the Cartier Halo tiara, which had 139 baguettes and 739 brilliant cut diamonds. King George VI bought the tiara for the late Queen Mother and gave it to Queen Elizabeth for her 18th birthday. The gown was on exhibit at Buckingham Palace after the couple's wedding, drawing a record-breaking 600,000 visitors throughout the summer of 2011. If you want to be part of our family, quickly subscribe to our channel and turn on your notification bell so we can keep spilling the royal tea. Meghan. The wedding gown worn by Meghan Markle, who is currently the most popular bride of the decade, defied expectations by being deceptively simple. It was created by Claire Waite Keller, and it is said to have been modelled after a dress worn by Carolyn Bessette Kennedy. However, instead of lace or other embellishments, it relied on its sleek bateau neckline, 3/4 sleeves, and a 9-foot train for its wow factor. The gown's fragile double-bonded silk, Cady material and pure white colour required extra care during construction. Also, Meghan's sewers were told to wash their hands every 30 minutes to keep the tulle and threads pristine. Later, Waite Keller said, "You accumulate oils on your hands over time, and when you work on something of such purity, absolute pure white, you need to remove these oils. You must keep it spotlessly clean." The handiwork was done by a large number of individuals, and it undoubtedly took a huge amount of time. The bride's 16-foot veil was very important because it was made to stand in for the 53 Commonwealth nations as well as Markle's native California. "We both loved the story of that," Waite Keller remarked. It also meant that she travelled up the aisle with representatives from every single one of those nations. A very poetic moment occurred. A secret piece of cloth from Meghan and Prince Harry's first date was also present in the veil. The Duchess of Sussex stated in the HBO documentary Queen, "Somewhere in here, there's a piece of blue fabric that's stitched inside." Queen Elizabeth II. Following World War II, Queen Elizabeth II wed Prince Philip, which meant that the government was still rationing clothing, including the royal families. The government gave the monarch 200 extra coupons for the special occasion, which she used to purchase the gown. In less than 3 months, fashion designer Norman Hartnell and his crew of 350 ladies produced a dress fit for a monarch. The creator even went so far as to proclaim it was the most beautiful dress he had ever made. The garment was inspired by the Botticelli artwork Primavera, which depicts the arrival of spring and serves as an appropriate metaphor for a country emerging from war. The bodice of the dress was decorated with 10,000 seed pearls, 10,000 diamonds, and star, rose, and jasmine blooms. The ivory silk dress had a sweetheart neckline, long sleeves, and a 15-foot train. It was equally gorgeous on the way out, thanks to the 22 buttons that lined the back. Princess Eugenie. For Princess Eugenie's 2018 nuptials to Jack Brooksbank, British designers Peter Pilotto and Christopher DeVos created her dream dress layer by layer, constructing it from the corset and the complex underskirt to the fitted bodice and pleated full skirt. The end design was a gorgeous outfit that had a low-cut back to display a scar Eugenie received from scoliosis surgery when she was 12 years old. Her visible scar was remarked on in an interview on This Morning. "I think you can change the way beauty is, and you can show people your scars, and I think it's extremely special to stand up for that." The dress flowed into a lengthy cathedral train and had a low V back that folded down at the shoulders. The jacquard silk, cotton, and viscose fabric also included several symbolic patterns, such as a shamrock to symbolise Mother Sarah Ferguson's Irish ancestry, and thistles for the couple's former residence at Ivy Cottage and Balmoral Castle in Scotland. In terms of jewellery, Eugenie borrowed the Queen's Greville Emerald Coco Chic tiara, which complemented a pair of diamond and emerald drop earrings she was given by Brooksbank. With peep-toe shoes from Charlotte Olympia, she finished off her bridal look. Guest attires. As one might anticipate, there are a lot of factors to consider while planning a royal wedding guest attire that would have Queen Elizabeth II's blessing. Of course, any old dress from the back of your wardrobe won't do, and A-list celebrities have consistently embraced the latest trends. Princess Beatrice. For the French royal wedding in October 2019 between Countess Olympia von Unzu-Arco-Zinnenberg and Prince Jean-Christophe Napoleon Bonaparte, a descendant of Napoleon Bonaparte I, Princess Beatrice wore a straightforward ensemble. She accessorized a floral dress with a light blue trench coat, pink wide-brim hat, and floral jewellery. However, her newly engaged fiancé, Edoardo Mapelli Mosey, was probably the nicest accessory. Pippa Middleton. This is not the only time Pippa Middleton made it to the A-list of best dressed to a royal wedding. The dress she wore to Lady Gabriella Windsor's wedding in May 2019 was made by designer Kate Spade. She wore a light blue floral frock that is made perfect for springtime nuptials, and velvet added to the beauty of the wedding accessories in a sea of fascinators and hats. She was also present at Princess Eugenie's wedding, where she flaunted her baby bump in an emerald green outfit. The outfit also made it onto the A-list. Meghan Markle. After her wedding ceremony, Meghan Markle attended the royal wedding ceremony at St George's Chapel for Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank's wedding. The Duchess arrived at the wedding in style, putting on a navy blue ensemble designed by Givenchy, the same brand that designed her wedding dress. Oprah Winfrey. Styled in custom Stella McCartney, Oprah Winfrey looked dashing at Harry and Meghan's wedding in a light pink number that was put together hours before the wedding. Winfrey and her designers decided that the original beige dress to be worn to the royal wedding party was too close to white. Her designer team had to stay up all night to recreate her gown in a friendly wedding hue. Victoria and David Beckham. The Beckhams are always making it to the A-list. Victoria wore her creation paired with bright pumps to witness the royal wedding of Harry and Meghan. Her husband David, on the other hand, rocked a grey custom-made morning suit by Dior. Queen Elizabeth II. The royal matriarch was known for her colourful wardrobe. She opted for a cheerful yellow outfit. The Queen was smiling at her grandson Prince William's wedding, wearing a coat dress and matching hat. She also wore a brooch from the True Lovers knot design, which is one of her collections. Giorgio and Roberta Armani. Also another fashion powerhouse, Giorgio went to the Monaco royal wedding with his niece Roberta. The designer looked dapper with a silver tie and vest, while his niece Roberta stole the show in an ultra-modern brown dress. Which of the royal wedding dresses do you love most? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. Click here to watch more videos, and thanks for watching.